When you have number 1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season. They can pull off a major upset. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the UAB Blazers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Blazers will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Texas Tech's offense is on the field for the first time today. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Zings it complete to the right. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Pulls it and fires to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. All right, guys, let's look at the situation for UAB. We have a new number 1 team in the nation this week. Guys, they've made it to the mountaintop, and usually that just means now everybody's shooting at you.
I think a lot of people are waiting to see is how they wear this number 1, if they change it all moving forward. But, David, talking to their players this week, they were saying they knew they were the number 1 team before the season even started. Everybody else is just figuring that out now.
Yeah, and you got to love the confidence of this squad and going out and earning that number 1 ranking, but it's another thing completely to keep it and to continue to have that edge and that hunger. Let's see if they can do it.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. The Blazers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the inside give. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Blazers are moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Daniels. It's complete to the right. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blazers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for space, it's Davidson. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering it.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, UAB. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He'll start this drive firing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And wings it incomplete. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Clark. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Blazers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the 1st down.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Oh, he's got some space.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Pulls and fires complete to the right.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no gain.
Looking for a crease, it's Davidson. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Blazers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone.
14, Texas Tech.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You see.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The sure hands, it's Tate. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. And the Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Makes the catch at the 30. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. They go to the ground. There he goes. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Fires toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Barber. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Got his man on the right. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And the Blazers are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Davidson. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got enough space, and he runs it all the way down to the 3 before they get it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
Rides the back on the option to give. Touchdown, Blazers! Great job by the back on the option. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great the offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Back to pass. It's Barnett. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. Oh, the attempt is no good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Red Raiders in the hurry up.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. To the air. It's Barnett. Makes the grab. Ran through the contact. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab past the marker. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Touchdown, Red Raider. He got a step and just dusted the field.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now is starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Last time they had it, the long missed field goal ended the drive. The idea, get a little deeper in plus territory this time around. Got the tight end outside. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. From the shotgun, the inside give. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Blazers headed quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Flushed out of the pocket. That's caught. It's Clark. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clark. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And that's good enough for a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Blazers, once backed up in the shadow of their... Post have put quite a drive together. Got a man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll immediately call timeout. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. He's looking to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up to 7. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The inside handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UAB has the ball back, ready ready to send the offense out to go to work. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. They'll open the second half on the ground. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. On the run, it's Davidson. Crosses the 45. Turning it on. He's at the 20. Touchdown, UAB. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Number 20.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Colorado is ahead early in Boulder, but that's not exactly Cordell Stewart out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 6 over Florida State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Grabs it in the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a man, it's Barnett. Here comes the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Get it out on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the... They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got rid of it just in time.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable. In these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any conditions.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clark. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. And the Blazers have taken it inside the 20. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
Caught in the backfield, it's Davidson. Boom. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Blazers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
Quarterback sneaks it ahead. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Slams ahead. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Fourth down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. Wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. They got him. The pressure got home, and the defense makes sure this drive comes up empty.
That's just a play the quarterback can't make. Fourth down by the goal line. That ball's got to find its way in the end zone somehow, some way. You simply cannot take a sack. I know it's difficult. The defense is bearing down on you, but you've got to be able to negotiate that throw and at least give somebody a chance in the end zone.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Red Raiders will call on their punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Starts a drive trying to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Hooks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. On the move, it's Davidson. Gets it past the marker. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before. He makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. After those last two plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He had it in the end zone, but just couldn't get a foot down to stay in bounds. And the Blazers will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Tackled at the 25, but they get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Wants to throw on first down. And here Here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. On the run, fires downfield. It's complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Red Raiders are rolling down the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
Offense is stopped. Will be returned on downs.
Let's go. Smart move to keep it on the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Using the quick game. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Blazers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Hauls it in.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. Got that sucker to the ground.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
First and goal, UAB.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.